my work. Well, first of all, I have an interest in the Hmong culture, as some of y'all may know. I like learning about it. I like sharing. I like teaching and spreading the love, and I like practicing it. And I also like theorizing about it. It's not quick, And as the Goal Forward coordinator, is to promote awareness in the club and also outside the community too. And for me, I think that before we can, promote our culture to anybody in the community, we have to promote it and appreciate it. Like, you have to appreciate it for yourself. You have to start from your own, and then you can start going to a community. And for me, I think my goal is just focusing on you guys. And then once we get that goal, then I feel like we will be successful in, culture night or beyond that too. And for me, my first point, I will say that in January I wrote a play of a Hmong legend, and I also recruited a lot of my freshman friends together, and I directed them, and we did a play, performed the culture night. It was really successful, and I see that a lot of people, they do like seeing, our culture, our legend, being played, or being seen, and I think that, we don't have to learn our culture by listening or seeing or listening. We can do that in a really fun way, as in doing skits or, just in drawing or movies. And I think one thing I want to bring is also play. I think that's also, for me, I'm more, comfortable in that spot too. And point two is that I think you can't be really aware about your culture if you don't know the language. So I would like to implement that on, for us to kind of learn a bit by bit. I'm not telling you to speak Hmong all the time, but at least, you get that appreciation, like, Hmong language is, pretty tight. Because, for example, you guys know, like, the word itia, right? So, tia is 1,000, but did you know that, in Chinese, it's also qian too, And there's some kind of similarities. Like, I want to connect, just finding our roots and, language stuff behind all that, and, like, learn about language out of the basic conversation we have. And what else did I have? For the culture night, our annual culture night, I think I have ideas about it. That I think the culture night should be just more than just entertaining. I find that a lot of culture nights are just entertaining, less than educating. So I think that we can still have entertainment, but the underlying statement is to educate our community about our culture. It's still here and really present. And I guess to end my point is that if we we learn our culture, we bridge the gaps to many bridges. I think we're the really lucky ones, because we're born in this time that you grow up and you're still learning our traditions or our culture. You're still really much aware of it, and you are still living in this society where you're living in this technology. And I feel like we're learning so much in this contemporary society that we kind of forget who we are. Like, when we were a little kid, we play, things like that, like, bring that old school back, I feel like we need a little bit of that to kind of bring us back to our identity. So, I will end it like that.
I'm going to start with just one thing. I do want to ask you, how are you constructing what the Hmong culture is? You didn't mention exactly what Hmong culture is.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was well, culture is really basically everything. Because right now, culture is evolving and changing a lot. Culture is right now. We are a culture. We are the small kids who, like to pursue a higher education. And also, our culture is also, our religion too. It's not just about, shamanism, it's also Christianity, Catholicism, everything around. And I feel like I want to be really versatile and bring everything together. And also going back to our folks, old folks, and learning those like their beliefs and our beliefs, and kind of understanding the both sides, and maybe that'll just bring you into a good place. Like I understand both sides like that. Yeah.
Yes, so as a cultural awareness coordinator, I know we have a lot of cultural days and weeks as days. Will you be like interested in coordinating like a whole week's event worth of like, promoting the Hmong culture, and also like if that was to happen, I know we also have a lot of like less funding for cultural days. Will you also be able to like help advocate for the students to keep our cultural days and weeks here?
That's a good question. I would like to do something like that, but as a freshman going to sophomore, and just might be my first year being touring and visiting. I think I'm just experiencing, and I can't really say yes, I would do it. But I mean, that's something that I would like to do it. Kind of bring that idea to solid form.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You mentioned that Hmong language is important. Have you thought about teaching Hmong class here for this HSU students?
I know how to read and write, but I don't know being the best teacher, to make everybody understand. I would like to, I wish there would be a Hmong class here, but I don't know if I meet the needs as a teacher, I've just done myself too much. Yeah.
I'm gonna push you a little, okay? So don't think that I'm being a bully. I don't mean to bully you at all with these comments. I just want to, I just want your input on this so that that I'm gonna call it Hmong Culture Night, HCN, like that little classmate here. Okay, we're gonna call it Hmong Culture Night, okay? And the question I want to bring up is that you say that culture is changing. It's it's adapting as it evolves. Do you think that if we do something like that, it's going to challenge authentic Hmong culture, whatever that is?
Yeah.
Do you think that? How are you going to say, address the issue of Hmong authenticity?
Okay. Well, I think that authenticity. We think of like it's kind of old-fashioned, and it's really hard question. I really I don't want to name that, oh yeah, because our parents did this back in Laos, that's authentic. I don't want to point that out, I'm just saying I just want people to understand back then our parents did this, and it's something that it's nice to know, but also bring it back to though that's their culture back then, but now it has changed to this, and this is real to us, and this is, I guess you can say authentic to us, this is real right now. I hope that answers
No, that was great. I think that's a good base to work on, and I think as you progress and as you start to sort these questions out, obviously you can't please everybody, and your goal shouldn't be to please all the parents, all of us, the ones who are in school, the ones who that's not your goal. I think, and you said it yourself, you theorized about it, and I think that's the key word.